never really rushed him because they were keeping so many people in, 7-man protection, getting the ball out, moving the pocket. And then when it was time to, get in there in 2 minutes and earlier than that, they started to, even though they were still 7-man protecting, he started holding the ball a little bit longer. And we got to him a couple times, but he's a hell of a player. He's real slippery.
How much responsibility has this defensive line kind of put on its collective shoulders down the stretch here?
Well, we know we're a big part of stopping the run, and that was something that, for a little bit there, we weren't getting done as a defense. And we tried to put that on our shoulders. And today, I think they probably ran for about 50 yards. So that was big for us. We'd like to get him on the ground late in the game when about 6 of us missed him. But, he's a hell of a football player, and they're a good football team. They're a playoff team that's going to make a run. So, it was a big game for us.
You're on the sidelines. What was going through your mind? 2 minutes left in the game. You're on the sidelines watching.
It's Christmas. It's St. Nick. He's gonna put together a drive, and big plays by Ertz and Sproles. Great to have him back. He played awesome. The O-line did a great job all game dealing with those rushers. And how about Lane Johnson? I mean, he played a hell of a game. So the whole offense just I felt real good about that today.
What was the vibe on the sidelines as Nick got knocked out?
I thought
You're watching that.
I thought they were going to bury him next to his statue outside. They were going to have a statue and then like a little tomb for him. But he got up, and that was cool. The crowds hung with us all year. Through thick and thin. That's why we love, Philly and our fans. So they hung with us, and they hung with Nick, and they basically willed him back on his feet, and he went and orchestrated a great job.
Forgetting about your shrine.
My shrine. Well, I got to take a little credit to the shrine. Y'all are looking at me crazy, but I feel like that put us over the top.
What happened to you early? And
I'm good.
Did it affect you any at all as the game progressed?
Just something I checked out. I'm good. So yeah.
Chris, this was such an up and down game. What can you say about the character of this team for fighting through with your backs against the wall again?
I mean, we do have a lot of character, and we do have a lot of toughness. And, the same hallmarks of our team last year, we still have that personality. And obviously, we made it really interesting. And all we can control is try to go and win one more game on the road and see what happens. But I think this team can be proud of the way we battled, and today was no different.
How did Sean escape that sack? There was like 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, he made about 3 of us miss. He's a special player. We knew that we weren't going to get a ton of opportunities because of how much they 7-man protect, but when we get there, we try to get him down. We knew we might miss him once or twice, and honestly, we were doing a good job with him the whole game. Just that one play, he made about 3 of us miss. He's a hell of a football player, and a lot of respect for him.
How nice is it for Jake, who missed a PAT, to have a chance from essentially the same spot on the field to win the game?
Well, Jake's been a guy that's won us football games, and he's a guy that, kickers miss a kick every now and then, and, it's easy to get down in the dumps. His mental toughness is awesome.
Is that kind of universal here? Is there anybody that loses it?
We don't flinch too much. That's just kind of the personality of our locker room. It starts with the head coach. Our head coach, he's even keeled. He doesn't flinch, and so the team doesn't flinch.
Chris, what the career that Nick has had, and then today just seems like another chapter in that legendary kind of status. I mean, what has this been like?
Well, it's been tough on one hand, and it's been awesome to see on the other hand. I mean, the number one thing is, our franchise quarterback goes down, and everybody loves Carson, and I know how much it hurts him to be down. But having that capable guy who's a quote-unquote backup, who, by the way, they're like best of friends and support each other, and just seeing Nick and the way Carson supports him and the way Nick goes out and plays carefree, it's Nick making the plays, but I know it's everybody in that quarterback room supporting him, our team supporting him, and, we expect that from him because he's a really good player.
You guys have won your last 2 games over 2 teams that are going to be seated pretty high in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What is it? It just seems like and feels like there's a bit of a swagger and confidence back here that maybe was missing.
It's here. In December, you kind of are who you are. And if we can sneak in this thing, that's going to take a couple things. But I feel like we're a tough team to deal with. And that's what we know right now.
How did the ski mask feel?
Ski mask felt amazing. I hadn't put on a ski mask in quite a while, and I really wanted to put one on today. So,
did you and Brandon or the rest of you guys talk about the hit on Watson and when he got called for the roughing the passer?
We didn't talk about it. It looked clean, but I know they're trying to make an emphasis, so we'll look at it.